Welcome to the David Bradley Show with your host, David Bradley.
Howdy, everybody. I hope you're having fun. I hope y'all enjoy this show because we are actually at BMG Studio A because there's a big neon sign on the side of the wall. That's how I remembered that. You can ask anybody. I forget stuff all the time. But what we've got is we are in the Atmos mixing room, and we're actually doing a show with American Idol winner, and yes, he's a cutie. Please welcome Laine Hardy. Hi, Laine. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Hope I didn't throw you off with the he's a cutie thing. I mean,
I'm good. I'm good.
People are crazy.
People are. Me included. I'm just joking. Everybody got a little crazy in them.
Everybody got a little cray-cray. What do you think, Caitlin? You got cray-cray in you? Caitlin doesn't have a microphone this time, so it's funny. So what's been going on, brother? I mean, you did the American Idol and you won, and I know that was a blast.
Yes,
so.
It was. It was a very good experience. I've never experienced anything like it, so to go and do that was kind of very new, and I learned a lot of things, but I was able to come out to Nashville and write and meet a bunch of cool people.
Oh, yeah.
Do a bunch of cool things.
And you came from, I totally forgot what hometown you came from, but I know it was Louisiana.
It's Livingston Parish. Livingston Parish.
Yeah.
It's not counties. They still have the French influence on the district.
Right, the districts
like
and the parishes.
Separation. Yes, sir.
Yeah, all that crazy.
Parish, Livingston Parish. Same, but.
Was it a small town?
It is. It is very small town. We don't have a red light.
So what'd you do for fun down there?
There's a lot of things you can do for fun. I don't think it'll ever run out, but you can take the boat out. Boat launch is about 4 miles down the road. You launch, say you want to go fishing in the morning.
Yeah.
You can go back home and build something out of wood.
Yeah.
And, or just, there's everybody's family.
Yeah.
You go visit everybody. Say, hey, endless.
Dude, I'd love that. That's why I moved out of Nashville. I moved to Portland because it was more small town vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a buddy. Anytime I want to go fishing or anything else, I just go down to his house.
Yep.
Grab a boat and go.
That's the best kind of way, like just ways of living.
Hell, we should have done the podcast in the boat. But
Should've.
It's cold as hell out there.
Well, if it's a two-stroke, you're going to hear it in the microphone.
That is so true. Man. Any kind of good whitetail down there or anything? Or?
I'm not going to say too much about that because people watching from Louisiana or have been down there and know anything about the deer hunting down there, they probably tell me I'm wrong. So I don't know. I'm a turkey hunter. I turkey hunt mostly. So deer hunting, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't even tell you my opinion on it.
That's crazy. So it's, I don't know, man. I could just picture growing up in a small town like that. Go fishing anytime you want to, do any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a lot of your songs from that, don't you?
Before I knew how to write songs, I didn't know where to get any kind of ideas from.
Right.
It took me a while to finally like, okay, I see, like it clicked one day.
Yeah.
Like I can definitely write about this because everybody's hometown is special and unique, and that's what makes all the songs that have ever been written so unique.
Oh yeah.
Their lives, what they've been through, and what they
oh yeah. I mean,
get to do in their life.
A lot of some of the greatest songs out there, man. It was in somebody's life somewhere.
Yep.
This happened,
Means something.
Yeah, it definitely. And as I'm not a songwriter, I'm not a artist, but some of the songs through my life really kind of steered me and changed some of my perspective,
Mm.
and I've got songs out there that mean the world to me, and it's just crazy.
Yes, sir.
But life is crazy.
It is. But life is good too.
Oh yeah. So what all you got going on, man?
Well,
I want to know, what is your big plan here? I want to hear it.
Well, I wrote this song called That Man with Grant Vogel and Kylie Sackley
Awesome.
about a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
or a year and a half-ish ago. And I fell in love with it because it's my word on just what I want to be,
Right.
just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna get it recorded and released out to everybody to maybe influence the younger generation of like my generation.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying people gotta live a certain way or nothing, but it's just a good. It's like one of those, the good advice a grandparent or somebody in your life would give you that is really good life. Like a good life backbone, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't lived life to like I can't speak like I'm 50 years old or nothing like that. But I'm 23, turning 24 this year.
Yeah. Hey, I
just know listening to older people about things is the smartest thing you could ever do.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got things in my mind that guide me as far as what my granddaddy said or what my daddy taught me, you know. And believe it or not, you come across certain situations where something like that will ping in your head and you'll be like, granddaddy didn't say that. You know?
Yeah. But I'm excited to actually get something back out there and get back in my career.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it's going to be awesome because you got a couple of shows coming up. You haven't played shows in a while, so.
I have not. No, sir.
So this is going to be awesome.
It is. I've been spending a lot of time in Louisiana.
Yeah.
With my family and friends, you know.
It's good to do. I mean.
It is good to do. Everybody should do it.
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't understand, though. I mean, you know, with the whirlwind that is, you know, the American Idol, and they want you to do this, and there's certain things that you've got to do. That becomes so crazy. You could lose yourself, man.
Mm-hmm. Big time. Not saying people would lose themselves, but if you're not careful and cautious of yourself and the way that you're feeling about certain opportunities that come your way, then it's easy to lose yourself if you don't have a strong head or work on building some kind of foundation or root system. And
well, that's what I tell, you know, a lot of the younger artists that come on. You know, there's certain things that you need to watch out for, and you've got to have that me time. And just
important.
Yeah, and just going back home to Louisiana and just chilling out and taking care of you and getting straight, man, that's a lot more people need to do that.
They do.
Because, I mean, you can have songs come to you just out there in the boat.
You never know.
No.
They hit you. That's how it happens. They just hit you. Oh, I need to write that.
Yeah. See, and that's a lot of them do that.
Yes, sir.
Of course, you know, I drive truck Monday through Friday.
A truck, like a 18-wheeler truck?
Yeah, big truck.
My Uncle Dudley, he's a trucker.
Awesome.
They call him Ramblin' Roach.
Cool.
That's his name, Ramblin' Roach.
I've been called cowboy ever since my granddaddy gave me that name.
Really? So when you get on the CV, you're like, hey, cowboy.
Yeah, people all over cowboy, and there got to be so many cowboys out there. So I just said, just call me Lonesome Cowboy.
Oh,
I'm in the truck by myself.
I've always wondered, what are you? I'm not trying to interview you or nothing.
No, go ahead.
But like, I've
man.
always wondered this. Like, what are like, you get a lot of time to think.
That's all
in
you
those
do.
drives, huh?
That's all you do.
Really?
You're talking on the phone with your friends, and if you're driving night shift, you got very few friends that you can talk to in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So it's either Sirius XM or some kind of like satellite, and you just listen to music.
Rabbit holes.
Just ride.
I love that. Me and my dad. I mean, I've ridden in his truck.
Yeah.
But I've never tried to drive them, and I couldn't. I'm not certified to drive them, but
I'm certified half crazy, so I mean,
that's all you need, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, because I started out driving an 18 speed So, and they don't even hardly make 18 speeds anymore.
Mm.
What is she doing? What are you doing?
She's watching the show.
Oh,
Blurry. Oh, it's probably that.
that's probably,
Light.
yeah, it's the light off of it.
Okay.
That's nothing but fun. I don't care.
I recently,
So you got the one song done.
yes, sir, working on that. I got a lot of songs I've written. Not saying all of them will be released or anything, but a lot of them I really do like love.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I wrote it. Hey, this is a song I wrote. I love it. It's more of like the collaboration experience of how it was made.
Yeah.
You know, the people that were involved in it, the difficulties of creating it, I guess, if that makes any sense. Because there's stop signs throughout songwriting sessions. Even in the day, sometimes it carries on to like another session or something like that.
Yeah.
You never know, but that's like, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's, well, I mean, one songwriter I know, he come in and I asked him where he got that song from, and he said, well, this song didn't actually start out like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a whole different song, but I took that song and made it into this song, and I'm like,
It's
okay.
amazing. Creativity,
I could-
imagination.
Well, I was trying to wrap my head around it, you know, and everything, and it was just, it was crazy, you know.
Yes, sir.
I can't, maybe I need to set in on a songwriter round.
Just everybody should do it. If they ever come to Nashville or wherever they got those kind of things, they should go sit in and see how it works. You know,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Because they're actually doing a songwriter thing up front in one of the other offices up there.
Really,
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
there's 2 girls and a guy in there. I was like, wonder what they're writing, you know.
Mm.
It'd be cool. Oh God. So
Fun fact, random thing that I've been doing, not more than music, but like to kind of just a hobby, I guess, on the side of things. It's like archaeology.
you're getting into the rocks, eh?
No, not the rocks. The prehistoric stuff, not rocks.
Well, that's one. Well, that
Rocks,
starts with that,
I mean,
right?
I guess rocks, but it's more like crafted rocks, if that makes sense. Intentionally made rocks. I don't know. But fishing and turkey hunting. I'm actually doing I'm going to attend the National Wild Turkey Federation convention. After this, I got to go back to Ashland City and then go pick up my bass player. He's my cousin at the airport.
Cool.
He's going to come with me. We used to have a little hunting camp we paid like a yearly annual membership to in Mississippi, southwest Mississippi.
Yeah.
It's like a hunting camp.
I say I've always wanted to go turkey hunting, but I never have.
It's fun.
I was always too busy.
It's fun.
I need to make more time.
Make more time.
Yeah.
Time is
I got.
more valuable than money.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't know that. I just was told that one day and I just said it. I was told that and I believe it. So
Yeah. Who told you? Your granddaddy?
my granddad, my papa, he just turned 94.
You pretty tight with him?
I am.
That is awesome.
I spend most of my time with him and my mama. She's 87. He's 94. They've been together for 72 years.
Wow.
He was born in 1935. He's a farmer. He got a field. He don't have like a huge field or nothing, but he's got like 18 acres of land.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, he had like corn stalks way up, and it's just rolling corn across the field with cows. And I remember putting posts in the ground, planting potatoes. We just did potatoes.
I didn't mess with potatoes. My daddy always, I was born and raised in Nashville, but my dad always took me out to a buddy of his farm. He had like 1,500 acres or something like that. And he had a tobacco base. So between the hay and hanging the tobacco and smoking it and everything else, I mean, I was all out in the country all the daggone time. And that's the way Dad wanted it. Dad wanted me out there in because he said once you get close to nature, your soul opens up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It opens your...
It opens everything.
Yep. Yep. It does.
But then he made me do all that work.
Hey, you learned a lot from that work, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I was probably 11, 12 years old when I first started hanging, and it was because I could climb up to the top of the barn.
Mm-hmm.
Them other guys were like, 40, 50, 60 years old, I just learned everything I could. And that's where I learned, hunting, fishing, all the joys of life.
I learned how to hunt and fish from my dad, of course. It was introduced to me by my dad, but then my dad had to work when I was younger. So, I mean, that's self-explanatory. But my brother, he's 8 or 9 years older than me. And my sister's a few years older than him. I'm the youngest, but he was the one that, if he was going to go fishing, he'd be like, hey, you want to come with me? Or my mama would be like, Kyle, take your brother fishing. And he would grit his teeth. He got honored mother, so he took me to these little secret little ponds on the side of the roads, and we'd go catch up perch and little bitty fish, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Learned a lot from that, but I played with a little Zipco. Open cast.
Yeah.
I learned how to do that like not too long ago. I was like 13, 14. I would bird nest them up and stuff, and my brother would be like, now you got to get it out. That's your job to get it out.
Yep.
You did it.
And those Zebcos, man, were bad about doing that sometimes.
Well, just the regular Zebcos, you just press the button. Those are easy.
Yeah, those are
I learned
easy.
it quick, but
I had
them open cast.
They're
They're shot in the dark. If you throw, it's like, oh, don't do it.
Well, I mean, the hardest thing for me to do was to get that side. We sound like we're on a fishing show now.
Hey, there's nothing wrong talking about a little fishing. We can move on. It's no big deal. We can talk about that in another podcast. I don't mind talking about it.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, I think I was like 17, 16 before I actually learned how to side cast without just making a nest egg out of that.
It comes on your own time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm ready for it.
It was just practice.
Then you get hung up in the bushes.
Hell, we might all just say to hell with it and just go fishing.
Just get a little cane pole, tie a little string to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got to do.
Can't chew tobacco no more, though.
Mm-mm.
No.
Stains your teeth.
It stains your teeth. Smells funny.
Love the smell of when they cure it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My buddy, he lives in Pleasant View, and they got a one or two of them. I don't know how many, but they got a tobacco, like somebody that grows it, and you can see the barn just smoking. It smells real good in the distance. It's like
that's what's funny though, because with a lot of people from other states moving into here, a friend of mine told me there was like a buttload of 911 calls when they were smoking the tobacco, calling in about their barns are on fire.
Hey, somebody's barn's on fire. That's tobacco. I thought that too. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, they don't have no clue.
I've never seen it in my life, but
yeah, never seen tobacco barns.
Never. Because I mean,
well, there's not that big of a tobacco base down there.
It's cane, sugar cane.
Yeah,
but they don't. I'm sure they do it tobacco, but I've never paid attention that much. Because mostly you smell the chicken plants and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
We got them too.
Oh, I know.
There's chicken plants everywhere.
Yes, sir. But I love this. Like, I love music.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done it since I was 8 years old. Me and my mom going down the road. 8. I remember this. About to pass the church. Our church we went to. I was like, my mom had the radio station on. And I was just sitting there in the chair. Of course, like I couldn't even see over the window.
Right.
My head was like right there. So I was just my eyes could see over. I was looking into the fields or whatever. And then the radio station came on. It's like an old rock and roll kind of station. Heartbreak Hotel came on. I didn't know at the time what it was. I didn't even know who Elvis was.
Yeah.
And when it came on, like, first verse happened. I was like, Mom, who is that? She said, baby, that's Elvis Presley. I said, I like him. I said, I like him. And then she's like, really? I'm like, and then she said, well, Daddy got some old records, and maybe we can go to Goodwill and see if they got an old record player. Or the flea market might have a record player, a cheap one or something. I said, I didn't know what that was either. I was like, okay. Anyway, she got it for me, and then they had a few Elvis records in there, Motley Crue and Elton John, and anybody, I think Fleetwood Mac, and all these people. But Elvis is the one that kind of started it for me.
Yeah.
I started taking guitar lessons at the local music shop.
Yeah.
Mr. Jody Mayu. And he taught me from just 8 years old to about 12, 13 years old. I'd go there every single day. Fingers bleeding.
Didn't matter.
Never gave up. I just kept going. I was like, this is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
I just kept doing it.
Yeah.
This is going to happen. But
yeah, Elvis put the bug in you pretty good.
Big time.
So what else do you like listening to when you're just hanging out, doing stuff? We were talking earlier, and you said like some kind of 70s stuff, and I was like, wow.
I love the Cars. I like Bad Company, Rod Stewart, Elton John, Elvis, Roy Orbison, Charlie Rich, Vern Gosdin.
You got a serious playlist going on.
I could go all day. I love it.
I was a metalhead from early on.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I mean, my grandmother used to bring me to, it used to be called Fanfare here. And we would always go to Fanfare and see everybody, and it was back when it was over in the Municipal Auditorium. And you would have the artist standing right there at their little booth, signing and pictures and all that good stuff. And it was just a lot of fun, and that's where I got the country bite,
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of country music out there that I do love, but I still keep going back to the old, metal days, and nothing wrong with some good Judas Priest or Iron Maiden or.
I had them records too.
Yeah.
I'd listen to one song and be like, looking around, like, make sure my mama ain't around, because like I would play it loud.
Yeah.
And just be loud. But there's nothing wrong. I love that kind of stuff too. But
Yeah.
AC/DC, Ozzy Osbourne, and love Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
My mama loved Bryan Adams a lot.
I like Bryan Adams.
I like listening to music that didn't get a lot of plays.
Yeah, airplay.
Not that I didn't know. I don't know exactly how many plays, but I just know.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just not a normal kind of song.
Yeah, because back then it was we didn't have all the streaming and the subscribers,
Marketing
and,
stuff,
yeah,
no.
all that crap.
Sneaker.
Back then it was whatever Kmart said how many albums they sold. That was it.
Sometimes I wish it was like that.
I know.
But it's just the way it is. Nothing wrong with how it is now.
No.
I love how it is now. It's just adapting and just innovation to.
I still revert back every now and then.
You got to. A lot of people draw influences from that to create what is now. So that's what it is.
Nothing like getting in the car though and just nobody with you, just blasting it, whatever you want to listen to at the time, and just escaping. That is my escape.
Yeah.
Just
like
right
a time
now.
machine.
Yeah.
Really is.
I need a 4-wheel drive.
I need a 4-wheel drive.
I need to get back out in the woods.
Get back.
I used to have a side-by-side, and we rode the shit out of that damn thing.
Well, it's never too late to get another one.
I know.
Or something.
Yeah. We might. Who knows?
Used. It don't matter.
Ain't no telling. So where's your first show at this year?
I might be wrong about this. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, because I couldn't remember.
It's either in May. No. March or May.
I can't
Either
remember.
March or May.
I'm going to have to look it up.
I should know this.
You think I would know this? Caitlin, do you know?
It's got.
Caitlin doesn't know.
Maybe March. No. Aaron.
Aaron's hiding. He's not even in here. Oh, there it is. Hang on. May 11th at Nashville Underground. I know that.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, you're good. This little contraption, y'all, is something that BMG Studios hooked us up with because
These are cool.
I love these.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
It's something you got to get used to, though. I can tell you that. Because of the way it plays off the other one. I mean, it's crazy. But it's fun. I got to figure out where you're playing because I know
Nashville Underground.
I know you're doing Nashville
Muscle
Underground.
Shoals Theater.
Muscle Shoals Theater. That's the one I was thinking of.
There's somewhere else.
I cannot believe we are ill prepared with not knowing exactly where you're going to be.
There's just so many things in our mind that's I think we know, we just can't remember.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, it's
That happens.
dude, when you have so many things going on, you know, and it's good to have people that can actually tell you what the hell's going on. Just like,
I can check my phone real quick.
oh, well, we know you got some shows coming up.
Got some shows coming up. Can always punch it.
Punch it.
I put it on a little.
Yeah, just put it in the little intermission that you're gonna have to put through.
Yeah.
We can just say May.
Yeah.
May is full of shows.
May is full of shows.
Or there's a few shows in the books in May.
Yeah, because I think Kirby's opening up for you, and on one of them.
That's what. Okay, I see what you do. I see what you're saying. We're doing like a kind of like a promotion for that, kind of, sort of.
Well, yeah. I want people to come see you.
Apple. See, Aaron wanted to switch to Apple, like email stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like Gmail because it goes into your calendar, but Apple does too.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I use Microsoft 365, so.
I used to use that. I got certified in Excel Access when I was in school. We took a computer class and we got certified to type and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I took ag and all that too. I love wood. My brother gets sinker cypress. It's like 800 plus years old out of the river, out of the swamp, and he mills it up with a sawmill. And I built a table. I built a bench. I built a little stool for my mama.
Awesome.
Beautiful wood. It's old wood too.
Have you thought about getting into the, what they call those live edge tables?
Oh yes, sir. I built.
I want one.
Look, I mean, I'm gonna just show you real quick. I just built this. I just did finishing on it. But it's all made of cypress, sinker cypress, and sinker cypress in the 1800s. They legally were able to cultivate the timber.
Mm-hmm.
1950-ish or something like that came around, and they made it illegal because cypress it was becoming an endangered species of tree.
Right.
This has live edge on it.
Now, see, that's what I was talking about. Just, I've thought about building a live edge table.
They're beautiful. Use your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And a buddy of mine, he knows how to do all that stuff with it. Yeah.
Live edge.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
I couldn't find the dates.
That's okay. I text Julie twice to come here, and she's ignoring me.
Well,
They just have to get over it.
it's okay.
Yeah. So, for everybody, we're going to actually get the dates, and I'm going to put them on the website and everything else, and it'll be on the podcast website also. That way,
Sorry about that.
we kind of shot the pooch on that one, so we'll get it figured out. I
could figure it out right now. I'll get up and walk out there. Not that I know I'm not going to demand anybody. Not going to be like, Aaron, I need your help, please.
Yeah.
Gotta be polite.
Nah, we're good. I'll take and put it on the website and everything. It'll be awesome.
All right. Aaron, if you're listening to this,
Shame on you.
Shame on you. I still love you. I got with the Louisiana chief of archaeology a few months ago because I found a site.
Mm-hmm.
I believed it was. I wasn't saying it. I didn't say it is because I wanted his expertise to come in and assess and analyze the area.
Right.
I found because in the 10 by 10 area that I found, like of land, found in the stuff, found pottery,
Mm-hmm.
a few like 4 or 5 intact airheads.
Awesome.
Just I didn't want to disturb anything. I was respectful to the area, but I was just I was like, I need to call somebody. This ain't normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I found a bunch of just microliths. Microliths are they didn't waste nothing. They didn't
Right.
like to waste anything. So anything they chipped off a chert, whatever rock they were using, they would use it to do something. Cut like the food they got, or they made spoons. Pottery was really cool.
Yeah.
Pottery was really cool.
Yeah. See.
But I'm not big into big archaeology. But
I mean, it's cool stuff, you know. I mean, because I got confused in my own little world and thought we was talking about geology,
geology. Oh no,
archaeology.
archaeology.
Yeah. And that's because I find that fascinating how you can just stumble over an area, you know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going over in the Middle East where they're finding like tombs that they had no clue even existed there.
Shiloh.
Yeah.
Here they found. I look. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the tabernacle was there at one point because
Mhm.
it says it in the Bible. But I think that's cool. They're kind of unearthing all those things. And
Yeah. My dad had a friend, and there was a lot of Civil War around Nashville, Murfreesboro, all that. And they were just out with a metal detector, and he landed on this rock, and the metal detector kept going crazy. So he's digging to try to find out, and it's nothing but this big rock. They dug out 6 foot all the way around this, huge freaking rock. And what it was there was a space underneath the rock where it was sitting on other rocks, and they found 2 old cap and ball pistols.
really, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and they were wrapped in oily rags and everything else, and they were perfectly intact.
Wow,
That was a lot of freaking money right there.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cool to just see the way of life back then. Not saying it's something I wish it was now or anything, just how they had it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like it's really interesting stuff.
Well, that's why you seen a lot of skinny people back then.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you worked, you hunted, you done what you had to do.
Yep.
That was it.
Biscuits. Biscuits too. Right? There's always biscuits. That's what my papa told me. Said they eat biscuits and grits and
Yep. Made with lard.
mayhaw jelly.
Mm-hmm.
They're sour. Don't go pick. You can go pick one and it'll be sour as a warhead.
Yeah.
And try to eat it. There's seeds in it. Watch out.
There's actually a Amish community right there over the Tennessee line in Kentucky. And I go up there and get jellies, I get all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I love the Amish people.
Yeah, because there's like 3 ingredients to their jelly.
Simple.
Simple. You open up another one and it's like 25 ingredients with crap that you can't even pronounce.
Mm-hmm. Me and my dad went driving one day. We were down in Columbia,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where we were staying at the time. We were just moving around or whatever.
Yeah.
And rented these places and stuff. But my dad's like, because him and my mom a while back, they went and just like went around and found some Amish and whatever. But
Yeah.
my dad's like, you want to go look? You want to go see how cool it is? I was like, sure. We drive around, and we get like about 30 minutes out, and my dad's like, it's right here. And it's just like in the middle of the night. I was like, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go to somebody's house or anything like that. He's like, no, this is where it was. I was like, okay. We pulled up. walked in this little shed, like building out of wood, looked like an old church house,
Yeah.
but it was a upholstery / leather workshop
Yeah.
just on the curve of in the middle of a field. We walked up in there. They had just leather cut to spec. Like if you want to cut it, just like long pieces of leather.
Yeah.
I got me a little brown belt from them.
Awesome.
That was fun.
That's where I got, actually, I got my patio furniture from there.
Oh, they got them cool rocking chairs.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Cool rocking chairs with the little
Yeah, it's kind of
twigs,
well, they got the gliders. They got all kinds of different ones.
swings,
Yeah.
tables. Their tables are beautiful. But
One day you can get one.
one day, they had them where you can take them apart.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I seen one they had up there, and it was like, not like for a table of 4. It was more like a table of
Like a Last Supper
12.
table. It's like one of the Last Supper tables you see.
It was freaking huge, man.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
Oh yeah. What's
it-
that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
What's that place? Old Stone Fort?
Yeah.
You been there?
Mm-mm.
I went there one time recently because I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
That place is cool.
Mm-hmm.
That place is really cool. Got a bunch of waterfalls.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
Yeah, there's you can go to Fall City Falls. I think that's the name of it. And it's like just beautiful waterfalls everywhere. And there's, yay. Well, at least we know you got 4 or 5 shows coming up. So we'll still get them on. All right, y'all. Well, you got stuff to do, and I've got another interview to do. So this is going to be fun.
Yes, sir. I
And,
appreciate you having me on here.
Dude, it's been a blast, and I wish you the best of luck. And I can't wait to see what you do accomplish.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I think it's going to be awesome. All right, y'all. So remember, like, share, follow, subscribe. It helps me. It helps Laine. It helps every artist out there, because this is how these guys are getting booked in your city. Check it out, and I'm going to have all the stuff. And you got your website back up?
I don't. I'm working on that this week, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
So we'll get that all took care of. All right, y'all. We're out of here, and see you more later.
See you.